Okay, cool. I've been wanting to check this out for a minute since it came out, the song. Well, I guess a day. I am sick, so bear with me. Um, do I have anything else to say? Yeah, I got the hands, mouth, feet thing. False advertisement. It is on my elbows, so I don't know if that should be included in the name. Maybe that's too wordy. I should probably plug up my headphones. I'm really excited for this though. Oh my god, they're going on tour. Will I be working when they're on tour? Fudge. And I work nights. I guess you wouldn't know that I work nights sometimes too, depending on if the show is at night or whatever. So, um, like when I'm doing shows. Um, oh my god, I want to go so bad because I love Rhapsody. I love Absol. It's one of my favorite rappers ever. Joey, same thing. One of my favorite rappers ever. Like honestly, they're all like goats to me. Um, so I would love to check this out when they're on tour and they come to Detroit. I'm dying. All right, let's get into it. Super excited for the song. I don't know if you can tell or not, but
still on that.
Joey is probably rapper of the year. Oh, this sounds fire. I heard Rhapsody was just on the hook.
Still on that.
This sounds fire. This is gonna heal me. I can tell. This is, oh my god, I'm so excited. Oh, Static.
Mama raised to go get the toughest fancy leather. If an opportunity misses me, it's whatever. My faith too strong. I know God got something better in mind. I get better in time. You can't dwell on the past, gotta learn from it. Yeah, gotta face the problems, can't turn from it. Cause everybody got them, it ain't arbitrary. Still heavy is the crown, on the contrary. It's the honorary rightful king came to claim our position. Better watch the donors, what the game is. The 6th member of the commission, but they ain't listening. They more worried how my chain glisten than what I'm whipping. I know I'm destined for greatness, can feel my palms itching. Wise men once said that
this is beautiful. Like this is the tone, like tonally, this is very smooth. It kind of has a darker tone to it, which at some point I was expecting the singles to get a little brighter because in interviews he's mentioned like love songs on the album and stuff. So I don't know how that's gonna fit tonally. I'm scared that this album is going to have like a big shift at certain points, or like certain songs are going to be out of place just to try to catch a hit, because the singles are all dark and they're just dark tonally. But when he says he has songs on there that are more like radio friendly, DJ friendly, but then also he has like girl songs on there too. So like, I don't know, I'm scared. Joey has always been great at putting albums together though. So like, I'm worried, but because it's Joey, I'm not really worried. So yeah. I'm loving what he's saying too. We might have to restart that or run it back.
My faith too strong, I live forever. Too strong, God got something better in mind.
Static selector.
I'ma live forever. Mama raised to go get the toughest fancy leather. If an opportunity misses me, it's whatever. My faith too strong. I know God got something better in mind. I get better in time.
That's how I always look at opportunities myself. It's like if I miss something, I won't be too upset about it, because like, how do I miss something I never had? And I try to keep that in mind. Like somebody said, oh, you could have had $1 billion. I don't know what $1 billion looks like, so I can't be that mad. So like, now if I had it and I lose it, that's a different story. But and like I can always just, like he said, like there's something better in the future. Things always get better, etc., etc. So I try to keep that in mind when things look down. Like I'm sick, but I know I'll get better, so I'm not tripping that much.
Dwell on the past, gotta learn from it. Yeah, gotta face the problems, can't turn from it. Cause everybody got them, it ain't arbitrary. Still heavy is the crown, on the contrary. It's the honorary rightful king came to claim our position. Better watch the donors, what the game is. The 6th member of the commission, but they ain't listening. They more worried how my chain glisten than what I'm whipping. I know I'm destined for greatness, can feel my palms itching. Wise men once said that it was...
Man, my hands are itching too, for a different reason, but literally, like, if you, here, let me see if you can look. But I don't know how much of it you can see. That's that hand. This hand isn't as bad, but yeah, my right hand is like all like bumps all over it. My feet aren't that bad, but like I said, like my elbows too. My elbows are pretty not in great shape. But we're still alive.
Down need a rainers can feel my palms itch. Wise men once said that it was written.
Apologies, we are back.
Don't worry how my chain glisten to what I'm whipping.
Oh yeah, what was I saying? Nas just did like a, not like $1 billion, a lot of millions, all right. Some deal with the casino in Queens, where he's from, in New York. I think that's, I'm of two minds. I think it's dope for Nas. I want Nas to make money. Not a fan of casinos, gambling addictions and whatnot. That's, especially around these communities. Yeah, but it's good for the city, so maybe it'll be good, because it brings traffic and then tourists and stuff like that. It's just kind of a thing. So it's probably good. Not a big fan of that though, just in general. But yeah, good for Nas.
Greatness can feel my palms itch. Wise men once said that it was written, but I don't need a pen. I see the writings on the wall, call it superstition. I got that Stevie vision.
That's fire. I like that. I don't need a wise man once said it was written. That's Nas's album. It was written from '96. But I don't need a pen. I see the writings on the wall. That's dope. Boy got that eagle vision.
Yeah, and this is a song in the key of my life. I put my soul in these mics and gotta think twice when you know it's yours. You ain't got a question. That's why I'm never stressing on these mics and gotta think. Yeah, and this is a song in the key of my life. I put my soul in these mics and gotta think twice when you know it's yours. You ain't got a question. That's why I'm never stressing. I know it was all destined.
I know.
This is great song.
I knew that I'd be tested. Even with my back on the wall, I ain't fall. Tell them all, guys.
Still cold.
Still on that.
What's the highest?
Oh, I love that. This seems like a well put together song, especially even with Joey going again. Like this doesn't just seem like a posse cut or just a normal regular track. Like they have Ab coming in on the hook too.
Come on, guys. Still on that.
Yeah, like this seems like a song that was crafted with these three, like probably together. Like this is dope. This is super dope. And this is great promo for their tour.
What's the highest duty of a man? Protect and provide for the fam.
Like typically you would just get Joey, okay, maybe Rhapsody's on the hook, okay, Ab, and then we're done. Or maybe Joey, Rhapsody on the hook, Rhapsody gets a verse, Ab gets a verse, and we're done. But like, no, this seems really well put together. This is nice. It was way more than I expected. I fully expected it just to be Joey, Rhapsody, Ab, just back, just back-to-back verses or something like that. But especially with how the Joey was like labeling this a mixtape, I wasn't expecting the song quality to be as high as it has been. So yeah, he said it's basically an album, and it's showing with the quality.
Protect and provide for the fam. Perfect this true power from.
Sorry, I gotta rewind again.
What's the highest duty of a man? Protect and provide for the fam. Perfect this true power from within. And even then, gotta know the right time to use it. Have enough self-control so you won't abuse it.
This is what hip hop is supposed to be, man. It's not just like, yeah, you can have like the braggadocious stuff. Yes, you can have the battle rap stuff. Yes, you can have but it all has to come back around to like not preaching, but giving something back to the culture. And I feel like that's just kind of what's gone now. It's like people are just so obsessed with making money and whatever. Like, Joey's talking to people, like whoever's listening, he's trying to give some words of wisdom. He's giving back to the culture in that sense. And that's hip hop. Hip hop's kind of like always been like a what's it called? Like a potluck type of thing. It's like everybody comes in with their ideas and thoughts, and they all mix together, and that type of thing. Where a gift exchange type of thing. Yeah, and then you can make your party songs and stuff like that. But this is an element that has to be there. I don't know if that analogy made any sense. It didn't make sense the longer I thought about it. But yeah, point is, you shouldn't just take from the culture constantly. You should give something back too. If you have something to give, and if you don't have something to give, then you're worthless as a hip hop artist, in my opinion.
Is everything. I made self-control so you won't abuse it. Family is everything. A man is nothing if he lose it. Play the right hand, we all win. Most these niggas clueless, foolish, walking down the wrong path. Fuck it if the shoe fits. Gotta let it wear.
I love the wordplay there. Just if he had the right hand, will always win. Something like that. Walk the right path if the shoe fits. It's not like crazy bars or heavy punchlines or anything like that, but it's just slick wordplay that I like.
Foolish, walking down the wrong
Again, it's all like, this is hip hop. This is what hip hop is supposed to be. Like, you're not supposed to just, oh, this is this type of song, we don't have to worry about wordplay or whatever. Like, no, like you can do all of that. And so I like that. I like it. This is very good. That one was gross.
Fuck it if the shoe fits. Got him let it wear. He ain't trying to hear it, but deep down they don't sit well in the spirit. Yeah, pray you only get clearer. Meantime, I'm starting with the
Man in the mirror. I love everything he's saying.
I knew that I'd be tested.
Her hair is really nice.
Back on the wall. I ain't
Oh, let's go. So I forgot he was locked in the Joey's doors.
Taking advantage of my vantage point, pointed at my adversaries that I can't annoy.
Oh my God, the rhyme in there is nasty. Can't anoint, vantage point. But even like, again, it's like the wordplay. It's not like anything, it's not a bar or anything. But taking advantage of my vantage point. It's just wordplay, it's just playing with words. It's just slick stuff. But the rhyme in there. Perfect, bro. This is Ab-Soul, bro. This is a GOAT. What are we talking about, bro?
still on that.
Taking advantage of my vantage point.
Cannon pointed at my adversaries that I can't annoy.
They do. Oh my God. Oh, that was nasty. Let's go again.
Taking advantage of my vantage point, cannon pointed at my adversaries that I can't annoy.
Oh my God. Just the rhyming there is just so beautiful, bro.
The fifth horseman appointed to redirect the apocalypse in the Impala, flipping the hydraulic switch.
Oh my God. Yeah, bro. Yeah, Soul got it, bro. Soul got it. This is, oh yeah. I needed more of this on Soul Burger. I like Soul Burger, but I thought it was just cool. I think it was very clear that he was trying to go in a certain direction. I don't know. It's not a direction it's not a space I'm a fan of with Soul. At least not mostly. I mean, some of the songs worked for me for sure, but like in general, I think that's not fair. Flip it. I think for the most part it worked. Some of the songs just didn't work for me. Like Herbert, I thought that was enough. That was enough in that like radio friendly, DJ friendly direction for Ab-Soul. It was a perfect balance between I'm a rapper's rapper, but then I also can do this. Like you had both of those on Herbert. I loved Herbert, but it felt like he kept going with Soul Burger, and I think that's kind of where it's like, all right, bro, all right, relax, we get it. We got it with Herbert. Let's get back to our regular scheduled Ab-Soul. And that's not to say don't branch out and do other stuff. That's like not like 2016 Ab-Soul, but it's about just finding the right balance on a project. That's the issue for me. Because like I said, songs are great. Even if you put them out individually, I think it's just on an album. I think the balance was a little off. But some of the songs I didn't like. But yeah, I think I'd have to revisit. Do I have a reaction to Soul Burger on? Yeah, I do. It's on my channel. You can see me react to Soul Burger on my channel. And I also will be reacting to Joey's album when that comes out, I think in a couple days. Westside comes out on the 28th. His album comes out.
Taking advantage of my
Vantage point.
Cannon pointed at my adversaries that I can't annoy. The fifth horseman appointed to redirect the apocalypse in the Impala, flipping the hydraulic switch.
Just the rhyming there, the way where he lands his rhymes. Like I want to sit here and keep rewinding it over and over again. I know it's probably getting annoying. Honestly, I don't care. You're on my channel.
Taking advantage of my vantage point, cannon pointed at my adversaries that I can't annoy. The fifth horseman appointed to redirect the apocalypse.
Just the vantage, those syllables, the cannon, hydraulic switch.
The fifth horseman appointed to
the point, the oint, so like bro.
The apocalypse in the Impala, flipping the hydraulic switch. adversaries that I can't anoint. The fifth horseman appointed to redirect the apocalypse in the Impala, flipping the hydraulic switch.
Apocalypse, hydraulic switch. Come on, bro. Come on. Oh, this is I'm not even listening to what he's saying, it's just how he's saying it. I'll rewind that then.
Still, I'm 10 steps ahead of these niggas. Something surely afoot. Doing this shit blindfolded. Stare in the mirror. Can't even look myself in the eye. I don't even know how I look. But the long-term legacy of staying taller than yours. On a mission impossible with probable cause. Family connected to me indefinitely. Enemies close, I'm a devious host. Smarter, martyr disguised as a remarkable author. Take a glass of absinthe in my absence. It may just make your heart grow fonder, or at least grow stronger. I gotta go farther for the sake of my daughter. I say I gotta go farther for the sake of my daughters. For the sake of my soul.
I'm sure there's wordplay there with like father, farther, whatever.
Still on that.
I know it was all destined. I knew that I'd be tested. Even with my back on the wall, I ain't fall. Tell them all, guys.
This makes me want a dog. Oh my god. This was amazing. Like legit. I did not expect that. Like I said, I was expecting like verse. I want an album like with all three. Like they could be like a super group, like a legit the next super group. Because like Rhapsody was just on the hook here, but she can rap with both of these two easily. Like she's not like a slouch in any, like, no, like she can rap with both of them. So I think the fact that she didn't is kind of probably a testament to how much confidence she has in herself. Like, you know, probably didn't feel like she needed to rap on here. I don't know. Maybe she just didn't have time to write a verse, but I don't know. Like maybe she'd feel like she didn't have to prove anything, that type of thing. But I feel like maybe if she did have more of a chip on her shoulder, she'd want a verse on here. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? But I say that to say Rhapsody is amazing. It is one of the best rappers probably ever. Especially if we're talking about female rappers, but I'm not. I'm just talking about rappers in general. Like she is nice. Like her albums are great. It's like she just has great bodies of work. Definitely, I mean, definitely the best female rapper out. If we are talking about that, if we are having that conversation, she is the best. Like I don't even think it's a discussion, honestly. Like who's better? Like who is even in that? Like I think Doja Cat's really nice. Doja Cat's dope. My issue with Doja Cat, musically, she's dope too. I think my issue with her is just like her content, the balance of her content. It's overly sexual at times. And I think that was my issue with her last album, Scarlet. But aside from that, the music was super dope. And again, it's fine to have that type of content. It's just the balance of it within an album. Like, okay, now it's just getting repetitive and garbage. And like, I don't want to hear you talk about nasty stuff. Let's just leave it there. Like, just like I don't want to hear dude talk about nasty stuff for an entire album. You know what I mean? Like people think like, oh, it's a double standard. Like, no, I don't want to hear dude talk about that either.
Tell them all, guys.
Still on that.
Still on that.
Taking advantage of my vantage point. Cannon pointed at my adversaries that I can't anoint.
Taking advantage of my vantage point. Cannon pointed at my adversaries that I can't anoint. Come on, bro.
Of my vantage point. Cannon pointed at my adversaries that I can't anoint. The fifth horseman appointed to redirect the apocalypse in the Impala, flipping
the hydraulic switch. Like this feels like this is what I wanted from Soul Burger. Is like this feel like when he's talking about like the fifth horseman.
Adversaries that I can't anoint. The fifth horseman.
Yeah, when he's talking about like the fifth horseman, the apocalypse, but then he's also like blending that in with street talk. When he's talking about taking advantage of my vantage point, cannon pointed at my adversaries, hydraulic switch, like he's blending those two worlds together. And I think that's when that's what I wanted from Soul Burger. That's what I feel like Soul Burger should have been, you know. And it was at certain points it was, but I think for the entirety of the album, I think that's where I kind of missed the mark for me. Even though again, I do like the album. I just think at certain points in the album, I didn't like. Let's continue.
To redirect the apocalypse in the Impala, flipping the hydraulic switch, steering the wheel of fortune. Still, I'm 10 steps ahead of these niggas. Something surely afoot. Doing
Yeah, a foot, 10 steps ahead.
this shit blindfolded, stare in the mirror, can't even look myself in the eye. I don't even.
What is that other song? He has another song where he's talking about can't look myself in the eyes. Obviously due to his disease, not a disease, whatever it is, syndrome or whatever, Steven Johnson syndrome, I believe what it's called, that affected his eyes, and obviously has vision problems.
Even know how I look, but the long-term legacy of staying taller than yours on a mission impossible. Staying taller than long-term legacy.
I'm wondering when Long Term 3 is gonna come out.
Staying taller than yours on a mission impossible with probable cause. Family.
I like the wordplay. Mission Impossible, probable.
Than yours on a mission impossible with probable cause. Family connected to me indefinitely. Enemies close, I'm a devious host. A smarter martyr disguised as a remarkable. Enemies close, I'm a devious host. A smarter martyr disguised as a.
Enemies close, I'm a devious host.
Definitely. Enemies close, I'm a devious host. A smart.
That's fire.
The martyr disguised as a remarkable author. Take a glass of absinthe in my absence. It may just make your heart grow fonder or at least grow stronger. I gotta go farther for the sake of my daughters. I say I gotta go farther for the sake of my daughters.
Perfect, bro. Like these verses are
For the sake of my.
perfect.
So, we still on that.
I know it was all destined. I knew that I'd be tested. Even with my back on the wall, I ain't fall. Tell them all, guys.
Still on
We
that.
still on that.
They needed like an album, 100%. 100%. I would love that. I don't see why not, except like, you know, obviously label issues and stuff like that. But what if they had like their own name and stuff like that? Would they be able to be their own separate, you know, thing? I don't know. But yeah, gas, super gas. It's borderline impossible for something like this to live up to the hype with all three of these names as big as they are. It did 100%. Super dope. Like, sub, all that stuff. Bye.